We can do the Council of Breeze.
Oh God.
What?
Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah. We're doing that.
I certainly hope.
But don't tell Mike. Don't tell Mike. So when he gets there, it's nothing but Brie Larson's.
What the hell? What the hell's going on here? Get off my lawn,
Oh my god.
you bitch!
And I certainly hope that this isn't going live and no one will hear this part.
No,
Yeah.
certainly.
It's not like anyone's copying a trope from another channel at all.
Get off my lawn, you bitch!
No, it's not like, I've been wanting to do this forever.
I love Nintendo and Green Lantern comics. John Stewart. Who is he?
I thought you can do John Cena and have like
You
the actual.
entered me anally without my permission.
What?
If you're gonna butt fudge me,
Well, that's
I didn't say it. If you're gonna butt fudge me, at least leave a gift card. I'm gonna get my pillows out here right now. So relax.
And look at our previous winners, Whitman, Price, and Haddad. You remember them? There they are at this very moment, basking in the Maui sun. Their debt to society paid in full.
I heard these oranges came from Sunkissed themselves. So comfortable.
Oh my god. I regret going live.
Yeah, you do.
I regret
I
everything.
think we broke Eris.
Oh my god, we're like 2 minutes in.
I love fudge.
What is happening? Oh my god. Hello everyone. Hi. Yeah, I'm going in without an intro. We're doing this without an intro.
I gotta take a dump.
Oh no. Oh, no. Why? Why would you? What has happened? Yes, this is the WandaVision.
I am Magneto.
I am a meat popsicle.
You are?
I mean, he is a human, at the end of the day.
I am a fan of David Carradine.
I also love asphyxiation.
Oh God.
Wait. No.
Are we going live or what?
No, we are. We're live. I don't even know if I could throw my intro in. I think I'm just throwing it in.
I am the meat popsicle.
And we've been live for like 3 minutes, and I just hear fucking chaos. Oh my god.
WandaVision!
Oh, it's got the little yellow circles. It's got the little yellow circles too.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Corbin Dallas, winner of the Gemini Croquet contest.
Unbelievable.
I feel like I definitely do not understand this reference.
I hope they don't keep me on this counter too long. I get salmonella real easily.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know how to segue. How do we segue? I don't. How do we segue?
WandaVision discussion.
Can you keep that dog away from me? He looks hungry.
I kind of.
None of Fox.
You don't know where I've been.
I don't care. It's me.
Brie Larson.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I switch y'all?
You
Crackers don't matter.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm trying to figure out. There it is. See, now he's kind of sort of. No, you're looking straight at the screen. Damn it. That's not fun.
Okay, he was aiming his meat popsicle right at you.
No. Now you can
as big as mine.
no, you can stare in all of your mad glory at the meat popsicle.
Okay, well, if he's doing that, I'm doing this. Just saying.
Hold on.
Oh, John, I don't have that meme yet. I was just saying. It's literally just Goku going, just saying.
That's what's funny.
I'm going back to that.
That was mighty tasty.
Fun while it lasted.
Wait, hold on.
Would you like me to play you some
There we
romantic
go.
music?
No, wait, go back.
Nope.
You are no fun
Do you,
at all.
do you guys like clarinets? I can play some clarinet music for you.
Oh my god. I'm glad I put in my description. I'm sure we won't go off the rails because good guy.
No, that ain't happening.
Ugh.
I can play the whole sonata to the multiverse with one butt cheek.
Oh god. But why would you do that?
I don't know. Because I'm full of hot air.
So I had a vision and stuff and things, and oh my god. That's my segue. We're going in. That was very rocky, but we're still going in.
That's what she said.
Stop it. Stop it.
Does someone say justice?
Stop. No one's justice.
Are those tassels?
Yes.
Someone said Twizzler.
Those are my tassels of justice, not Twizzlers.
Oh my god.
One's for my car keys and one's for my phone.
Oh shit. I mean, I can't. What? You say something, Steven? Okay. You managed to take that whole one time at band cake. Okay, stop it. Stop putting me on the spot and making me try to say something. Why in the ever-loving fuck?
I didn't know Justin Proper was here.
Okay. All right. Okay. No, we're not. We're WandaVision. WandaVision. Now we do WandaVision. So.
How do we do her?
I don't know.
Is she bending over backwards?
Wait, is it a Wanda? Is it more Wanda or more Vision? Like what?
Is she gonna be using her hex?
Definitely more.
Genitals?
Definitely more Wanda.
I think like kind of has like a Vision kind of aesthetic looking, but it's like Wanda.
Definitely more Wanda than Vision.
Okay. Yeah, I would say this. Isn't it weird? Now that you've said that, it's like now I guess we could start this discussion off with, was it really a WandaVision? Like, was the show really WandaVision?
Wanda's like the beginning. So if Wanda's the very beginning of the name of the series, then and Vision comes after, then she's got main title credits. So she's major, he's B-roll.
I mean, I don't even know if I'd call him B-roll. Like, he was definitely a minor character, especially in the last half. It was like entirely about her. I almost think this series would have benefited more by just naming it after her entirely. Because
it's a play on words. Yes, it's two separate names, but it's supposed to mean Wanda's vision, like WandaVision, like Wanda's see. What we're seeing is Wanda's vision. She created reality, WandaVision.
Oh, I thought that was just they were just going with the ship name for.
I don't know. I just guessed that right now, and I was right.
That's actually smart. Like, I don't know. It WandaVision, like when you put the names like that, that's usually kind of you consider that the ship name between two people, and I don't. It's kind of sold, especially like in the posters, like it's about them, but it's really about her. So it's
because he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he though? And yes, there are spoilers. So.
Well, if
he is. He is dead at the beginning of the show. He is dead, and he's still dead.
Yeah, our Vision that we know.
Yes, and that's not even like a Vision we don't know. That's something she made that isn't him. It's not him.
Right, that
is him. But
that Vision was a complete construct.
Yes.
Yes. So technically, it is about Wanda.
That came from her memory and the piece of the Mind Stone that lived inside of her.
Yeah, they explained that in the last episode.
I hope it's paying rent.
Well, I knew that from the beginning. That's what I was talking. Me and Steven got into it one night on the comic book roundtable about the Mind Stone, whether that was the Mind Stone or not. And it is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a shard. It is from the Mind Stone, but it's a shard. So it's not fully the Mind Stone, but it's fully not the.
And at the time, we all assumed she stole the body from Sword because that's what dipshit told everybody is she stole the body from Sword.
That's what the footage says. Like, I guess they faked the footage.
They faked the footage. The footage isn't how it happened. So
that's a lot.
She never stole the body from Sword.
How the fuck did they fake that footage though?
They're Sword. It's like Shield, but Sword.
Oh,
they got fucking a million experts that can do stupid shit like that.
Okay. All right.
It was probably a stunning and brave Dorothy.
There's worse like fuck ups in this show than just like the footage. There's far worse and things that were never explained. And as much as I liked what they did with Wanda in the last episode, there's so much shit I knew they weren't going to explain. The commercials, Mephisto's role in all of this, what happens to her kids, all of that, none of that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it seemed like I thought it was like, okay, the conclusion, okay, fine. And then, of course, you have the after credit scene, and you're like, wait, so the other Vision didn't come and, like, check her out? Like, didn't, like, have any questions for her? Now she's astral projecting, like Doctor Strange. Now her kids are like, wait, what? Why? What? Show.
It's because I smashed them all with a hammer and a golf club.
They are kicking the can. A lot of people said this. They are kicking the can or the Abbey to Multiverse of Madness. Yep. That's what you've got. They've kicked the can to Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, it wasn't. I'll give them this though. It wasn't as bad as we kind of started to think it was gonna be. Like the ending wasn't as like cut offy, you know, as cliffhangery. It was as cliffhangery. Was it not as good as like what it kind of initially was? What we thought it was gonna be? Yeah, I agree. It wasn't as good, but it wasn't as cliffhangery as I thought it was. I thought
really.
Yeah, I didn't think it was as cliffhanger. When I talk about a cliffhanger, I am talking about a cliffhanger. Like someone is almost dying, like maybe Wanda's like dying or something, like something really intense cliffhanger. And I don't consider this a cliffhanger. I consider it more like it's like the step down from cliffhanger. I don't know what that word is. It's not.
This whole description is cliffhangering right now. Enjoying it.
That story arc is done, but the overall story isn't finished.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, the arc finished, and I wasn't expecting even the arc to finish. You know, I was like, I kind of was like, maybe they'll do it. I didn't really know, especially when I saw that Bounding to Comics article like yesterday. I was like, oh shit. The director's coming out saying, you're going to be disappointed. It's okay. Don't worry about it. This is what the series is actually about. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, I
didn't even have to read that to get it.
But that's always bad. You never, like the day before your final episode for a series comes out, just be like, just to let you know, people, you don't do that. It's just, you don't. I don't care if like it was going to be a disappointment. It kind of killed a lot for me. And I enjoyed this episode for what it was. And I kind of enjoyed the series for what it was. But the more, like that surface level though, when I start digging into it objectively, there's lots of problems. There's lots of fucking problems.
And Chris Persia, what you say about it was Wanda's vision? Yes. It was Wanda's vision.
Yes.
That is exactly what it was.
Yes.
Yes. So, okay, so I guess
it was disappointing. The series was disappointing. It was good for what it was at the beginning, but they squandered everything. I'm standing by that.
I agree. I completely agree.
They squandered heroes. They squandered storylines from the amount they pulled from, the amount of things they dove into and gave Easter eggs to. They got lazy to the point where they had to make a Twitter post to state what it actually means because they knew they did it lazy. And that was lazy. That was lazy writing. It was lazy contributions and lazy respect. That's all I gotta say. It was lazy.
Yeah, when you start looking at the series as a whole, it's kind of hard to argue that they got lazy. I think honestly, if they should have just made it longer. I feel like they really cut themselves off with just 9 episodes, and how long they kept that sitcom thing going on. That was, and how short the episodes were at the beginning.
Yeah.
I know, it was like at the beginning, it's like the 23 episodes, 23-minute episodes. And it's just like, I know, but they should have. There needed to be more.
See, I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree entirely. It's I felt like the episodes 6, 7, and 8 you could have condensed into just one long episode.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much filler in those, and yeah, at episode 4 where we kind of got the first look at the outside world, I was like, okay, this is I want to see how the outside world is reacting to this whole thing, and then I very quickly went, I don't care about this story arc, and I hated everyone involved in that.
Let's see.
Okay, look, if you take out the commercials, you have a little over 5 hours of WandaVision. Cut an hour of pointless shit off of that, and you've got a miniseries. You've got 2-hour movies. It's that simple. That's all you do is 2-hour movies. You cut the fat out of it, cut the pointless shit, and you've got 2-hour movies that you do a miniseries, one a week, and bam, you're done. And instead, they did this like 28 minutes of show with 7 minutes of credits at the end. It's pointless. Cut the fat out.
Stop it.
I'm looking at the just to get like an idea or remember like what each episode specifically was. And it's like I'm trying to remember like what it was like. Was it between? Okay. It was like after episode 5 is kind of where the line, because there is a line where like they had all of this good shit, and then like after that it just kind of started. They put filler in it. So I'm trying to figure out, I was like, what would we take out? I don't mind where we go back and we like actually see all the trauma with Wanda. I like that. I don't think you needed a whole episode to explore that though, because we already knew most of that. We're just seeing it, There was one episode. What was it?
But see, Eris, what I want to kind of point out, maybe I'm wrong on this, but as you're trying to explain things and you're going back through it, you can hear in your own voice going, wow, this isn't as good as I thought it was. You're already getting the reality of it.
No, I'm not saying, I didn't say the show was perfect.
No, I'm not. I didn't say you say it was perfect, but I can hear the difference in your tone already. And it's because the reality of, like, you can still enjoy it. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I can hear it in your voice, like a lot of people. It started out strong, and then they gave up on it.
I'll say I enjoyed the series. I do not think it was objectively good, though, as a whole. I'll put it that way.
They had so much sources, and they did what they do, like what they always do. Take the pieces they want, but they never make the pieces that they take become value. That's the problem.
There was like a whole fucking... Yeah, it was that whole fucking subplot in the Halloween Spooktacular of Darcy and Vision that was just not needed. And that probably took up at least 10 minutes. There was at least 10 minutes in there that you just didn't need. And that was like half the episode.
That's what I'm saying. Cut an hour of that out of the show, and you've got 2-hour miniseries, and that's fine. You run it like that. Don't run it like this was cheap. This was cheap ass shit. So
it was, because I found most of my like the Easter eggs and stuff I found. I went through the season. Every week they did a little trailer, right? Like a tease trailer. I got more information from one trailer than I would get from an episode. I'll respect, like I said before, I said this when I was playing the game. I think, Josh, you were there, right? When I was playing Revenant.
Yep.
I can respect for what it gave me. It gave me a couple weeks of a Where's Waldo book that actually made me want to apply myself to it, and I had fun with it. And you guys can all agree with the round table and how I did the screenshots and everything. I almost spilled my drink. Shit. But then, let's take out the Gina Carano stuff. Let's take out the Republic, the author siding with bully crap. If you take that out, because that is a factor that does affect a lot of people's enjoyment and they actually caring about it. It is an honest thing. But if you take that away, and then you actually look at the episodes, as they're trying to describe what's going on, they forgot to add elements of who could actually be going on, and they left this pretense that there is a puppet master. But we're not going to see anything about this puppet master till 2022. No one's going to care by 2022.
Right.
The delivery was bad.
No one's going to care. No one's going to care 6 months from now.
No.
We're not even talking about 2022. No one's going to give a shit 6 months from now.
And 2 months.
Winter Soldier and Falcon starts next week, doesn't it?
Yes.
You mean Bad Boys 5?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to keep doing that. I love doing that one. But, like, I'll give it credit because it gave me joy. It gave me something to delve my time into, like a puzzle. And then when I associate the drama that happened with their big corp attachment and everything else, I lost love for it. I lost care for it. And they wouldn't give the answers of the theories. And did anyone else see that one tweet like, "Hey, we love all your fan theories. Why don't you send us yours?" Why? So you can make a new series off what we told you it should have been?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I never did it. So it was just like, I'm like, if you are literally asking for fan theories, that means you made a series with half a story and just did nods to a whole universe that you squandered rather than bring to light. You are literally trying to be the prelude to the multiverse. You could have anyone or anything, even if it's just a flash. They could have ended the whole WandaVision thing with the two guys that were from the commercial being the Fenris twins actually watching the whole thing from a monitor. It could have been Mojo, for God's sakes.
That's what I was kind of expecting.
I don't know who Mojo is. When I hear Mojo, I hear Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls. So that also would have been a big surprise.
But it's just...
You know, they could have, you know what they could have done that would have been really cool, and I was thinking about this last night. That last scene where it goes past her in the house and she's like reading the book. Instead of that, you could have had Michael Fassbender there telling her, keep the illusion up. They'll be watching you. Don't worry, Wanda. We'll get the boys back. And that could have been the end of the fucking movie, the show. And you got Michael Fassbender for all of, a minute. But it would have had people going nuts. There's Magneto. There's your Magneto. You've got Magneto.
Yep.
Whether he ever does anything else or not, we paid you for 1 minute of your time, and they can do it because they own fucking Fox, but they're not going to do that.
He doesn't even
completely recast, and they don't want to.
But Loki, you're right, but they don't even have to have him there. All they need to do is pay for his likeness, and since she's using the Darkhold and she has the magic abilities, she could have just opened up like a doorway, like Doctor Strange, and have him on the other side just talking to her like a daily check-in. And Vision could have still been there because White Vision is now wandering the earth trying to find himself. He was trying to find himself before Endgame.
Yes,
but he would have been the anchor to make sure Wanda didn't lose her humanity to power before Doctor Strange came.
Yeah,
it's the simplest things. How could they not think of this stuff?
Yeah, I'd say that the end scene, it was kind of like, oh.
You squandered a love story. You made a synthoid now wandering the earth, finding his existence, when literally he was basing his existence on the fact that he loved another who was as traumatized and as lost as him. And you took it away from her, and you took it away from him.
Oh, we can't have straight relationships anymore.
It's not about a straight relationship. It's a witch and a synthoid, for fuck's sakes. It's a robot.
It's a toaster.
It's Pando Lando. Yeah. Please insert your ego and I will moan profusely.
The Cylon. Oh my god.
It's not a Cylon.
You don't know that.
But I agree, Loki. I feel like it's like they don't even care. It's like we'll give them 5 good episodes and then we'll rip them off at the end. We already got their money.
They ran out of steam. You said it. You said it. They ran out of steam. They ran out of ideas, and they didn't know what to do. They had dude. That consists of I just underhanded you the perfect fucking alley-oop slam dunk, and you never even caught the ball.
Nope. I mean, how many people were excited and talking about this show after the Quicksilver reveal?
Me, I lost it.
And they did nothing with it. They did a boner joke in this last episode.
Yeah, I was like, wait, no, you had the perfect segue into X-Men. The perfect segue.
They had two perfect segues.
The second one. What was the second one? Out of curiosity. What do you mean? What's the second one?
Well, what it could have happened is that after she took down the bubble, the loss of her kids could have actually set her in touch with an emotional state that she shut down. And still, Fassbender could have showed up and taken her to Genosha or somewhere to help treat her and heal her.
Okay, like it's like a cloaked dude, or
that's House of M.
It was like someone in like the town, like the contact. Which yes, we that one didn't get clarified. Maybe that was him the whole time.
Or you could have had it when she collapsed the field, when it passed through everybody, they all became mutants.
Yep, that was another one because Monica got changed.
Yeah, so that was expecting. Oh, that's how they're going to introduce mutants to this world.
She got shot out of the field though and went back in before she got her powers. She went in and out twice.
Oh my.
Right?
Oh.
Another thing though that's also weird. You do realize that there's still one missing sword agent in a radioactive suit that we never knew what happened to him.
Oh, hard rip! I forgot about him.
Yeah.
So right now there is a SHIELD agent in a beekeeper suit wondering where the hell he is.
Sword agent.
That's what I said.
You said SHIELD agent.
Shield.
They're the same. It's the same thing. They're literally the same thing. They're the outsource of what's left over of SHIELD. It's literally the same thing.
I know.
And
I know.
yeah, Dick.
Oh my god.
That's what I do.
No, you do, Dick? Good to know. He just said it live. All right.
You know, that was perfect.
I walked into that one. Yeah.
10 out of 10.
You definitely walked into that, Dick.
Yes, I did. Yep.
It's okay, Josh. There's support groups for that. If you go to China, though, they'll treat it as a mental illness.
Yeah.
No, you can't say anything bad about our Chinese overlords.
Yes, I can. Watch me.
Should.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm a figment of their imagination.
Oh no.
But it's just, you know what it's like? It's like going down for Christmas, right? And you're seeing all these presents, and as you're opening them, you're like, okay, maybe the next one will have the one I wanted. Maybe I'll have the next one I wanted. And then you finally get through all the presents, and you realize I didn't get what I wanted. But I'm not coming from the entitled point of view. I'm coming from a quality of story point of view.
It's like you gave me something. You know, it's worse when they give you something interesting and then fuck it up. But that, you know, it's funny. It's like this is like a I want to say it's like a pandemic, but I don't know. It's like a pandemic creatively in Hollywood right now, where they don't stick the landing on anything. You know, they give you something good to start out with, and then they don't stick it. There's countless shows, and it's not just like major franchises. It's even like original works. You know, it's just they can't stick it, can't end it well, and it's been going on for a while now. It's annoying.
And last night when my wife and I were watching it, something my wife brought up was the whole in episode 4 when we get the view of the agents investigating the field. Why did the police people that they were talking to that were outside the bubble have no memory of Westview?
Exactly.
That went nowhere.
Oh yeah, because that city actually like worked like that.
No,
it
doesn't.
There.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
No.
The fact is, your range would have been.
I misspoke. I said it doesn't work because it already existed. Like it existed before, so like it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't. Like, oh, there was an Eastview, but not a Westview. But there was a Westview
because they were outside the hex.
They're outside the hex, but somehow they got mind wiped. Now, we don't know whether that was Wanda or whether that was Agatha either.
We don't even know, like, if she, like, was she already there? Did she come in, like, front?
Yes,
now that I'm asking more questions,
yes,
like, it's
she
like,
was there
God
because
damn.
Westview was actually Salem, supposedly.
But that's not her. But that's not. Hold on. But that's not
Wait,
her
I
town.
thought-
She didn't have a house there.
But then
Westview
why
was in
did she
New
have?
Jersey.
But how did she have the whole shrine underneath the house then?
She put that there after she took it from Boner. That was Boner's house.
Okay,
Yeah.
That was Boner's house.
but she can't.
took that house from Boner. She had Boner hold up in that house.
I know she
hidden
had a lot of
somewhere.
Boner's house and objects, but what I'm trying to say is she might have had Boner's house. But how does she move a whole witch's coven, like let's say, hideout under someone else's house?
Magic.
Good question.
Lol. That's the answer.
Okay, if
And
it's
I'm-
if it's magic,
Oh, I'm telling you, that's what their answer is going to be. I'm telling you right now, that's what their answer is going to be if you ask that question.
I know it's magic. I know it's magic, but there's I'm good.
And
It's not. They don't. I don't owe them the respect to try to figure it out for them. They should have told me.
well, I
Should've
mean, if
been-
they don't,
Mm.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that is one thing I absolutely detest in the whole leaving things too ambiguous. They have the excuse of, well, it's we like to let the fans come up with the theories themselves. Like, no, you didn't want to do the actual work. The fans should not have to write the story for you.
There's a difference between telling too much, which is
Right.
Alien Covenant. Okay, that's telling me. And Prometheus, that's telling me too much. All right. And then this, which isn't telling me enough. There is a happy medium,
Right.
right?
Really?
Yes. There is a happy medium. I think Hollywood has forgotten that there's a happy medium, but there is a happy medium. And yeah, I think it's after episode 5 where everything kind of slowly but
After the
surely.
Quicksilver reveal, yeah.
Yeah. It
Which
just
wasn't Quicksilver. Which really, that's one of the things that kind of pissed me off the most.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying because that's. I mean, we got Quicksilver back. We got everyone's favorite Quicksilver back.
We didn't know because that's not
And
Quicksilver.
I know that now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
just saying,
boner.
we thought that's what we were getting.
It was a super fast boner.
It was a quick boner,
super
yeah.
fast boner, a quick boner.
Yeah, it was a boner
Yeah.
silver.
They boned really quick.
Yeah, it was a Quicksilver boner.
No, it was 9 weeks of just like I was good, and then oh god, why stop? Please stop it, stop.
It was a lie back and think of England boner.
Oh no. Also, I am echoing. Can anyone else hear me echoing?
There is a bit one, yeah.
Who is echoing?
Not me.
Echo. Look. Echo. No?
I stopped listening. I'm sorry about that.
Trying to figure it out. Oh,
Try to figure what
it's
out.
gone. Like there's an echo and now it's gone. Okay. If someone fix it. Okay, so the series. Okay, take it from the top. Series starts out. Yes, the series starts out with it's just a sitcom. You're kind of just thrown in there. You have no idea what's going on for the most part, except something seems a little off, right? You have the neighbors acting a little weird. There's a few things that fall off. I think you have the Stark helicopter or whatever. I think I saw someone earlier asking, did Darcy and Wu really do anything? No, they were fan favorites, and they obviously just threw them in there because they were fan favorites, and that's all that they were.
Who's a fan of Kat Dennings?
They weren't really a fan of Kat Dennings. They were a fan of her breasts.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh no, I like the character Darcy. Darcy was always one of my favorites.
So that's one person.
So
She has one fan.
yes, I liked her, and that's the only reason I watched the show Two Broke Girls, just because of her. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, I stopped watching it though because it forgot why it was kind of funny to begin with. Kind of like this show, which it forgot why it was interesting to begin with. But yeah, Kat Dennings was wasted. Agent Wu was wasted. Like, they weren't even there for anything. There was like...
I hated having Agent Wu be this bumbling buffoon secret FBI agent. It's just so dumb.
But he was a bumbling FBI agent. That's from Ant-Man. He was also bumbling there, too.
Yeah,
no.
He's the only one that had continuity with his character.
That is true.
Darcy was yeah.
Darcy
wasn't.
No, she wasn't. She was a pretentious, condescending scientist who was used to be the sidekick to Jane Foster, who was only insecure with her own intelligence. So don't tell me her continuity was sinkers. They made her from an actual real human being who was trying to figure out what's going on with Asgardians and everything dropping out of the sky to, I know everything. Hair, fuck are you guys? That's literally what happened.
Oh, I mean, I kind of disagree with that. She definitely didn't know everything.
Really? The first time she got introduced, she was a pretentious bitch. And I'm going to say that honestly. And I know that's her attitude, that's her persona, but that's not the persona she had in Thor's. Okay. It was snide, but it wasn't pretentious. She was sarcastic. She was quick with the comeback. She wasn't demeaning people.
I guess I'm just gonna have to disagree. I didn't really see.
That's fine. We can disagree. Your opinion's never gonna be wrong. That's the thing. That's the great about conversation. But I do think they took her character and made her into a walking menstrual cycle in a way. She was very rude, and that's the way I took it. And I couldn't watch the scenes with her after one time. You know what I mean? Am I wrong on this, or am I just being an idiot?
No, I couldn't stand her. And I think she was changed a lot from her first appearances.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to insult women. Or, it's not about that. It's the fact that they made her character not just, it wasn't pretty and smart. It was pretty and mean. And we didn't need mean girls in a Marvel show. It doesn't fit. And what happened to all the other specialists that were brought in that she came in the truck with? What were their parts?
Yeah, what about the agent that disappeared originally?
Yeah.
That they went to investigate the disappearance of in the first place.
Yeah.
That went nowhere.
You know, the informant. That's one of the things. It's one of the plot holes that we were talking about was the missing informants.
Yes.
You've got the missing informant. There's multiple storylines that never went anywhere.
Right.
The missing informant. There was a couple other ones that we talked about, but it's
convoluted. And wasn't trying to be mean, and I'm not angry or a freaking out speaker. It's not that. It's just they put writing into the wrong spots where they could have used it to actually finish a story correctly. That is where I'm going.
I just think you could have cut her character out and Agent Wu's character out, and it doesn't make a difference.
She was a member berry. They needed to keep her.
Yep.
And honestly, I think you could have done that with Monica too. What did Monica do?
Monica is going to be.
Monica got superpowers. Superpowers.
Yeah, but you could have done that.
Yeah, but they wanted.
She was also told how great she was. Don't forget that.
We talked about this. This was also a vehicle for her to get powers and to introduce her as a character to become Proton. Yes, and the whole scroll thing at the end. This was all a vehicle for her as much as it was powering up Wanda to go head to head against Doctor Strange.
But I don't see a lot of people praising this series. Have you seen anyone really praising? I don't even see shit.
I will say this. Okay, as an Avenger, Wanda never earned that title.
Yep.
Wanda never earned the title Avenger. I think she has now. From the experiences she has had in this and how she walked away at the end, she never sacrificed anything to become an Avenger. Cap sacrificed. Iron Man sacrificed. They showed that multiple times with what's her name?
Peggy Carter.
Not Peggy. No, Iron Man. The girl with Gwyneth Paltrow. Multiple times she was like, you need to stop this, you need to stop being Iron Man, you need to do this, and he's like, no, I have to be this hero, and he even dies.
Have to protect the world from your candles.
All of these characters, everyone from Black Widow to Hulk, all of them sacrificed something. Mm-hmm. She never, ever earned that. All she did was be a big gun. That's all she ever was a big gun. There was never any sacrifice. And anybody who says Pietro dying, no, he did that. He earned the title Avenger when he died protecting Flynn. She never did that. All she did was act out and then crush the body of Ultron at the end of Age of Ultron. That's all she did. And she blew up a building. She never earned the title of Avenger. After this, watching her after this, I said, yes, she is now an Avenger. She has earned that title.
She's now going to be a Dark Avenger by the time we get to Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that.
But do you when you watch a show, like say, remember your favorite show, and I'm talking like not recently, like you used to watch it, you came to that series finale, and it gave you that kind of fulfillment. Did you get that from this?
No.
Do you still feel like there's something else coming, but you know you're not cutting it?
Nope.
No, I feel like it's done, and I don't really. I think another thing that people forget, especially when they're making shit, when they're making movies and TV shows, there's something out there. Oh, and then obviously like video games and books and stuff. It's like the rewatchability, the replayability, the rereadability. You know, it's like, would you enjoy going through this a second time? Would you find enjoyment with that? I think up until episode 5, the answer would have been yes. Right? But I don't know if I want to rewatch this.
I don't.
You know? Like, I don't know if there's anything in there to rewatch. It's like, I can watch the first 5 episodes, and then, like, 6 through 9, it's like,
there's not.
They're like their own thing. They're not, it doesn't even seem hardly at all attached, really, to the first ones, you know, to the first 5. That's what I'm talking about. There's that line in there where it's like, I don't see. It's two different movies almost.
It's not even
that's
that.
What I was saying.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying that miniseries concept. That's what you've got. You've got a 2-hour movie, and then you've got another 2-hour movie. You cut the fat out of it, and that's what you've got. You split them. And they did the same thing with Mandalorian. If you really look at the first season Mandalorian, that is basically two. It's a miniseries. You've got 2-hour movies. It's pretty much what you've got in the Mandalorian. You've got the exact same concept. Here with Wanda, you've got 2-hour movies.
Mm-hmm. And even if there was something still embedded and hidden, guess what? That director who came out and did that post or that spiel killed the fact that there was actually anything in there. So there goes the whole conspiracy that something could be in there. They killed any mystery to their show after it ended to see if there was anything people missed. And that would have given people months to go look into it, especially the hardcore lovers. So they burned the bridge even before the bridge was even crossed.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's like I can't imagine rewatching this show. Yeah. Even, you know,
there's always little surprises. I mean, you hear about stuff. This is more prevalent in video games than it is in TV. But they'll be like, 6 months after the fact, oh my God, look at what we found. And then, it's like a deep dive into this. Well, there it is. The entire episode spelled out right in that one very moment. And all you had to do was look on the damn billboard behind this during this scene. If you pause it, there's the big reveal 6 months later. But there is nothing to do that here. There is no reason to do that. There is no hidden agenda. There is no. It's all there. It's all there, and it's done. And there's no point.
And it's also one of those. I understand that it's part of the MCU, so they're always looking for, the next little hint at the next story coming up. to try to keep people invested, because comic books have been doing that strategy for decades. But at the end of a story arc, like say House of M or the Phoenix Saga or whatever, there's a conclusion to that story that is satisfying.
Yes.
And then in the epilogue is when you get the hints of the next story coming up.
Well, they were saying
there was nothing like that here.
Yeah, but they've been saying day one this will go into the multiverse of madness. This is going to lead into multiverse of madness.
I know that, but they forgot to have the satisfying conclusion.
Her kids.
To the story.
Her kids. They were talking about that in one of the other dimensions, those are her kids crying, and that Mephisto's got them. That's why you've got the Mephisto pop. That's why he never made an appearance in the series. That Mephisto's got her kids. Apparently that connects him with the comic book, and the Mephisto has her kids' souls in the comic book, and he's going to use her to fight Strange because he wants out. He wants to be a big bad, and he wants out of a prison that he's in, so he's going to use Wanda to do it. And in whatever prison dimension he's in, he's got her kids. He's got the souls of her little ones that are crying out to her and need help.
That bothers me because they were created from celebrity subjects. So
But
unless they're going to attach it.
But if they're alive in another dimension where they survived and she didn't, then there you go.
Yeah, I get you. Like this, and to the people in the chat that are watching and thinking I'm right, sorry, excuse me, an anger fest where I'm getting upset. It's not that I'm angry or upset. For those that have actually watched the Comic Book Roundtable or seen some of my short videos of the amount of work, I put hours into breaking down trailers and these episodes, making screenshots, trying to relate what these pictures or shapes or relations could be. Hours.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then, as like Arison and Loki and Josh has been saying, once it hits episode 5, because that's also when the Gina stuff happened, right?
Cliff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At that point, everything that they put in there that was supposed to be fun was gone. And
it changes everything.
And they destroyed when the Gina stuff happened, the Republic authors happened, and all that other stuff with Hidalgo and all that stuff. Let's just put it all together. It created a tidal wave that has caused a toxic infection to whatever property they own, because they don't hear that property anymore. They just hear the Disney name, and it automatically is the toxin. So you lose interest, you lose hope, you lose care, because it's like, why am I going to care about a show when the people that created it are calling me an asshole?
Mm-hmm. Well, also,
and then on top of it,
was that a cover? Was that a cover? Because you gotta those shows were already done. All of this was already done when the Genius shit happened and all that shit happened. This show was done. It was filmed. It was produced. It was set. It was done. So was that a cover? Did they know? Okay, going into the other half of this, we suck balls. Oh, it's great until you get to here.
That's bad. That makes it worse, actually.
And will this be a future thing that they're going to do? Because I am waiting for the bomb to drop with Superman. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of shit with Superman and Lois, but I am waiting for the bomb to drop because I see little pieces of it. Oh, left-wing city girl comes into a small town and saves it for everyone. Yay! That's just what we want to see. That's what they're setting up Lois to do. Yep. Will they bring you into a show with, look, we paid love and attention to your greatest superhero, and then go woke as fuck and turn on you?
The weakest link right now is Lois, and that's what scares me. It's the fact that you don't know if it's a bait and switch. That's what you're pretty much saying. Yes. We don't know if it's an olive branch or poison ivy that looks like an olive branch, and that's why we shoot. That's the whole thing. Why are we're at the point in the precipice where no matter what kind of show or superhero show we get, that's literally being thrown at us. It's literally becoming vomit of superheroes. I'm going to say that right now. It's like constant being thrown at you. But you don't know who's trying to be a legit storyteller and who's trying to be a legit lecturer, because they're all wearing the same wolf's clothing.
Yes.
It's just a sheep's clothing, but you know what I mean. Yeah. And I get you there too, Loki. Like, honestly, I'm not going to go off subject with that, but that iceberg scene and the whole loss of the dad and that the music they had attached to that and how it came through, it hit me because it was like I see Superman for the first time. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, watch it. That's what they did last time.
Yeah,
like,
that's
all right.
They have been a lot more upfront with the other CW shows, but remember that crazy ass activist had something to do with every single episode of this show. She said so before the premiere started. Go and be watching because they still owe me a check. Them motherfuckers still owe me. They haven't paid me nothing. They owe me. Where my check, motherfuckers? She said that to the CW before the premiere happened. Oh, we lost Josh.
No, Josh.
You know what? I will give them credit. I love the amount of energy I was able to put into a show and waste 4 hours looking for Easter eggs. I love puzzles. I love Where's Waldo. I love word searches, and it's like someone in there cared. You heard me say this numerous times. There's like a Jon Favreau mental image, like a mentality in there that was putting a lot of effort into the show. And I think they got canned by episode 5 where the studio stepped in.
Yep.
And you can tell because there was a different atmosphere.
Yeah, the whole thing. I'd have to go back and watch episode 5 and then 6 because that's the biggest, right? That's something I'll end up binge watching a lot of things.
Yeah,
because there's not really a whole lot of modern day things that I watch week by week that I like at all anymore. I just don't do that because there's really nothing to watch anymore. Like the 2 things I've been watching week by week is WandaVision and Batwoman. So
WandaVision's Batwoman's a comedy, so I love the comedy.
Yeah, so it's just it's different, but so I'd have to go back and watch those 2 episodes back to back. That's an advantage of binge watching is like they can't slip that stuff by you as easily because I don't feel like I gave them a lot. I had a lot of hope for this series. I honestly didn't really care about Wanda. I didn't care about Scarlet Witch like at all before this series because there really wasn't a whole lot of reason to.
Their delivery was perfect. Their execution was a satisfactory. Their conclusion was pathetic.
Yeah, I just.
But you know what? I will give a credit to this series, and honestly, I have gotten to know you guys a lot more, and how much we all like and can share the differences of opinions and attributes to our comic books and our heroes. So this thing did give us another thing. It made us better friends. Well,
we became friends.
But we made better friends. No, don't. If you start singing Romper Room, I'm out.
Why can't we be friends?
No, we'll get copyright claimed. We'll get copyright claimed.
They can't get any money off me. This channel isn't monetized.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying, I don't want to do that to you.
UMG is a bitch.
It gave some good stuff because it seems lately the only thing we're doing is we're praising as allies and friends, and then when the drama hits and destroys it or corrupts it, we're hating as friends. We're not hating. We're dissecting and destroying what they destroyed about it for us. I don't even know if I'm making sense of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Eris, last week we spent 3 hours going over 2 trailers.
1.5 minute trailer. We spent 2 hours. Wait, was it 3 hours? No, it was 2 hours.
Trailer?
Right? We covered the Cruella trailer, which was hilarious.
Oh, you mean Melanie Martinez?
I'm a woman. Hear me roar. Oh my god. Oh my god. So great. Not great for any good reason.
And then the Star Trek Paramount Plus trailer.
Yeah, it was just it was so funny. They're so proud of themselves. They're just like, oh, we're so good, patting yourself on the back, so good. And you're just like, oh no, you think this is good? And you just laugh at them.
What I have heard though is that the new Pacific Rim animated series that's on Netflix is doing very well.
I don't.
If you like giant monsters, and I wanted to give some
just why'd they have to fuck it up?
It's not that they fucked it up. It's we will never know. But they burn their bridges rather than it's like when you're waiting for the next season of Star Trek. What's going to happen with lore? or what's going to happen with Law? You know what I mean? No, are the Borg actually going to take Data over? Is Jordy going to be okay? That whole what if series, that whole what if thing, they took that away with that post. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna go look at stuff online and learn how to do photo stuff right now.
Yeah, because that was one of the funnest parts of this show was, okay, why the sitcom aesthetics? Why the commercials? And trying to figure all that out and coming up with theories.
Answer.
I know.
Get an answer.
I know.
Never. That's what's burned a lot of people. Is there's a lot of shit you're just not going to get an answer.
It's the mystery box shit again.
No!
The Abrams School of bull-assing.
Yep.
Thank God for fan fiction. I'm sure there's somebody out there right now writing way better, like from episode 6 on, a way better plot point of how everything wraps up in fanfic form than they are, because they stopped caring and that person didn't. And I think that's a lot of the problem too.
I'm sorry, when I see them asking for better ideas for scripts, do you really think they knew it? I honestly think the studio stepped in and they don't even like. It comes back to, it feels like we're gonna make this now a money thing. We don't want to give too much away for our movie, and we're gonna step in and tell you what to do next. And I'm like, you assholes.
Brought to you by the same people that greenlit the Palpatine thing in Rise of Skywalker.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I've seen just clips. I saw like all the spoiler things that got leaked on Twitter.
But
That's the extent.
But I'm glad, because the Comic Book Roundtable, because of this, has not only developed a new set of plans and how we schedule things, we're getting to know the other person's points of view and what they actually like focusing on, and it's pretty much brought out a different type of personality in each of us. And that's one thing WandaVision gave us, and I honestly give that a lot of credit. Because even from ashes of shitty writing, you can have a phoenix of something quite different that's quite remarkable.
Yeah.
It's really a hard time using Phoenix euphemisms, because every time I say Phoenix, the only thing I picture is Last Stand in the Dark Phoenix movie. I haven't seen Dark Phoenix movie, but I'm not going to either, because I know how bad it is.
I don't need Sansa Stark to be the Phoenix. Thank you very much. I just don't need that.
But what about you, Loki? I feel like I've been talking a lot. Even Josh, I'm so sorry.
Josh,
speak.
Well, some of us have never been invited to the round table, so
Okay, we're not gonna.
Dude, if you want to come to the round table, you've got an open invite. You can always come to the round table.
Wait, at the same time, Josh, you say you want to be invited to the round table, but you're never in our chat during the show, so that's kind of hypocritical.
Yeah, you're not there because I paid that deeply attention to the chat.
Bastard.
Yeah, that's something. That's a badism.
Tuesday, 7:00. You're always welcome.
I was joking, Loki. I'm busy with family on Tuesday nights.
Get your ass on there on Tuesday.
Gotta make sure the wife's ankle bracelet's still on tight.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Make fun of me, Steve, and not my wife, right?
No, I wasn't making fun. No, I'm not making fun of her. I was making fun of the ankle bracelet. My apology.
Yeah, not her specifically, just her instant.
I retake that. I didn't mean it like that. It's just the way I do with humor. It pops in my head and I don't think. Please don't cancel me. I love you, Josh. Please.
He doesn't think? Did anyone? Okay, someone type
if I
one
did
in the chat.
insult you, I apologize. I did not mean it to come across that.
Nah, I'm all right.
All right, cool.
No, you just
we're good. We're good.
You insulted his wife's ankle monitor. Okay, that's what you did.
No, I made a fun joke about ankle monitors, like a Tuesday night family night. Let's make sure.
I thought you were really talking about a bracelet. I was like, what's
an ankle bracelet? I don't know.
What's everybody getting so upset about an ankle bracelet? I didn't know you were talking about like the fucking keep track of
an ankle.
Yeah, because we were talking about WandaVision and Agent Wu, and he was always checking Ant-Man's ankle bracelets. So that's the thing that was in my mind.
Oh shit! I did not make that connection. I've just been.
I can feel Josh blocking me right now, going, "Fuck that bastard."
Fucker.
Why did I follow you on Twitter?
Not anymore.
Oh no, but you know what I mean. You know I didn't. No, stop, Loki. Stop.
You shall die. You insulted.
You know I didn't mean it the way it came out. I was just joking.
Steve, we're good.
All right, cool.
I was
stop,
joking
guys.
too.
You're gonna give me a panic attack. Seriously, you're gonna give me a freaking panic attack. I don't like insulting family.
No,
you're literally gonna give me a panic attack.
He's literally he's joking with you. That's
Okay,
what he's
well,
doing right
that's,
now.
it's one of those
we're
lines
good.
I don't realize I cross sometimes, so I'm panicking in a mild way.
No, it's okay. It's all right. You can.
Thank you, Josh. You're one of the people who's actually triggered one of my things. Thank you. Congratulations, you're the first person to do it. You get a medal. You get a medal.
Yeah, you saw it first. That's who got triggered.
Oh my god!
No, I didn't get triggered. I got concerned. No, not that type of trigger.
Or did we have more of a drama arc on this panel?
Yeah, we did.
We literally,
yeah. You don't insult my wife or her ankle bracelet. I don't care how many times the GPS goes off.
Her anklet. That's what you call an ankle bracelet. It's called an anklet.
It's monitoring bracelet.
I'm just telling you.
I'm not even looking at your chat no more because everyone's deleting their messages and freaking out and laughing.
It's women.
Are you saying no spoilers?
What do you mean no spoilers?
Pod Racing's joking around. Jesus.
Oh, I was like, no, we've already spoiled the living shit out of this one.
Jesus, Josh, man.
You know what we did? I was right about something. I know everybody clapped. The women was right about something. She got a new costume, and I called that. Yay!
Oh, that's not even a costume. It looks like she got it from a gym.
Hey. I liked it.
No. That is not.
She got a new cool headband, and I appreciate it.
No. I'm gonna. You can appreciate it.
I liked it.
See,
I liked it.
I liked it.
I thought it went with the Captain America and the Iron Man and the whole aesthetic of the Avengers. I thought it was very Avengers of her.
I win.
No.
Better than her red leather coat. The red leather coat she had that she wore in the Avengers movies.
But this is Scarlet Witch right here.
She also had a corset.
This is Scarlet. You see that Avatar? You see that?
I do like that one a lot better. Yeah.
I have a Scarlet Witch thing too.
It's like they just gave her gray, black, and dark red like arm and leg warmers. They're going, go have fun. It's almost -5 outside, Scar. Don't forget your weird crown helmet. Go have fun, you hex magic.
I liked it. I like that she finally got because that's like her thing, right? It would be kind of it's kind of like, it's like Loki without his helmet thing.
It's like Walmart had a sale.
Stop it. You do not find that shit at Walmart. Maybe something.
How would you know?
Because I've looked.
For Walmart or for Red Scarlet stuff?
Yes.
God damn it, Josh.
Oh my god. I liked it. I like that they finally gave her little thing, her little horn helmet.
Yeah. Other than that, honestly, that's all I can say about it. I'm not pissed off. There's no reason to be pissed off. I just think I didn't put expectations into it, but they didn't deliver for the amount of care they put into Easter eggs and nods and stuff. And
Subverted your expectations.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, they gluten-freed what they could have done.
They gluten-freed it?
Yeah, in other words, they took out the actual tasty parts and gave you bits and pieces of what you think it could be.
Oh, no.
But I agree, Loki. Maybe I was subverted to a degree.
It was.
That is the way of things.
Go for
it. The way I described it when the credits were rolling and my wife and I were talking about it, I just went, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. It's like you tell a kid, I'm not mad at you. I'm just
I felt empty.
They had you going, and then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess the best way I could describe it, how I felt at the end, was empty. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I just felt
like
empty.
my fridge empty. What? Nothing?
No, we're not giving you that. You do not get a pity laugh.
I don't want to pity. You're already laughing. I already won. So.
I'm not laughing.
Yes, you are.
I'm smiling. I'm not laughing.
That's still laughing.
That's not. No. Okay. Do you need me to look up the definition? Chat, do you believe that smiling and laughing...
Wait. What is... When is... want me to go look up the definition and going to your chat? Like, they are the Webster's Dictionary.
They are. My chat is very intelligent.
If you don't agree with me, I will ban you.
My chat is so smart that they subscribe to my channel. That's how smart they are. They came here.
Is smart code for drugged?
I didn't drug them.
Chat, are you drugged right now?
Stop. Don't answer chat. Don't answer that. plead the fifth.
But no, it's like I'm glad we can joke about because honestly, it's a different levitude though with this series too. Even though it's disappointment, it's not like the 8 minutes of Luke Skywalker then that Lucasfilm had to be a dick about. You know what I mean? No, it's a different feel. It's like they allowed us to get disappointed. They warned us we're going to get disappointed, and I'm like, why didn't you just not make us disappointed? But I'm not like angry at them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a weird kind of feeling. It's like I'm not angry that they just did a dishonor.
I think that they had some other things planned that never came to fruition.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
And I also wonder if were they like completely done filming when the lockdown started happening and they had to stop filming? Like, were they completely done, or were there things that like we can't keep filming this anymore, so we need to work with what we got?
I have no idea.
That's actually a good question. I don't know.
It is.
Because like if it didn't, because there are definitely things in there where they were so careful and precise in the first 5 episodes, and then it just stopped. It was very. Okay, yeah, you know what? It would make more sense if they hadn't finished filming. Because how are you going to stretch for like 4 more episodes, right? From 6 to 9. How are you going to stretch that?
How do I put this delicately?
Don't be yourself.
Look at Darcy when she gets to the compound, and then look at Darcy in the band outfit. She is plump. It's the nicest way to say that. She's plump.
Yeah.
When she's in the circus, she is not that plump when she gets out of that army vehicle and gets to the compound.
Oh, she lost weight at some point. There's a time gap.
No. She gained weight.
That was COVID weight.
Oh, you said that reversed. I had that in my brain had that in a different timeline. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it backwards. There you go.
She didn't gain Tilly levels of weight, but yeah, she. That's a good point. She did gain weight.
Ate her.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just. So you think there really was like a gap in there?
The way they have too much pulling in pieces, I kind of have to agree with Loki there. It seems like they got either rushed, stopped with what the story they had planned, and I honestly believe there was no because Funko, when it comes to toy companies, they usually get the characters ahead of time so they can get the licensing for the figures. Am I right on this?
Yes.
So if they made a Mephisto character and that looks pretty on point, not to look like a blow up doll. Or the blow up Mephisto that's at the circus, it looked like an actual Mephisto.
Yes.
So there is definitely some continuity of what was supposed to happen, what we were given, and what's missing. That's why I'm still falling back on that. Maybe they needed the time to actually do a special episode that we're not seeing yet.
There was something that was cut. There was stuff that was cut. Yes.
And they padded. That's why there was all of a sudden it went from 5 pretty condensed episodes that gave you everything you needed to. It felt all of a sudden they were stretching and stretching and stretching. You were just like, wait.
Why is this game sounding very intimate all of a sudden?
Does everybody remember Alien 3?
Anybody
remember Alien 3? Remember the toys that came out and they called the alien the bull alien? Why? Everybody wondered, why do they call the alien in that the bull alien instead of the dog alien? Because it came out of a dog, right? But everybody called it the bull alien. That's because it came out of an ox. And the toy companies knew that because they were told that. That change to come out of a pit bull instead of an oxen happened at the very last minute when the executives recut the movie. Yeah. The executives had that movie recut. They trimmed an hour out of it and changed it from an ox to a dog.
That makes sense. I can see that.
But all the toys said bull alien. It's the same damn thing. Somewhere there is footage that was cut out of this and something was rewritten. We don't know why. We don't know if it was because of COVID or if it was because of something else. We don't know if it was only written and never filmed. We don't know. But somewhere, someone has a fucking answer for that. I think it's that director apologizing. I think it has to do with him apologizing, saying it might not make everybody happy because they knew.
But we love your ideas, which means we love the fact of how deep you're going in, which means they were watching to see who was figuring it out. And something, that sounds so good. You know, I'll give that.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Loki. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Like, the more that I think about it, the more I'm starting to, like, those last 4 episodes were stretched because something was cut. They feel stretched. If you go back into the episodes and you start thinking, all right, even like a good 5 minutes, there are segments that drag on too long. It's like a joke, like somebody who doesn't understand how jokes function. Dude, stop it. Stop.
Agatha never explains where she comes from. Agatha never explained how she got in there, where she came from. All we know is that was Boner's house.
Yep.
That wasn't her house. It was Boner's house. And in the beginning, she doesn't talk like that wasn't her fucking
wait a
house.
second. Actually, think about it. I just remembered something, just randomly. She talks about her husband, Ralph.
Yes, one of Mephisto's aliases.
And Ralph is that guy. That's his first name. Yeah, okay, sorry. That was that. So he was Ralph. Yeah, that's so clever. A little, like one of those little shreds of, they did something kind of with that. Well done, show. Good, I guess. It's.
No, we're never going to get an answer. And if they do decide to tell us, it'll probably be in the making. And if that making comes out, I hope to God they show footage that wasn't in there that explains something. But they probably won't. But
was there anything in the? You watched all the trailers, yes, Fat Steven?
Most of them, I didn't start breaking them down. Like, I stopped caring. I literally did.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, was there footage in there that they cut? Because
no, because most of the footage they gave us were from the first 5 episodes, if you think of it. Except for the flying scene, which was from the last episode. There was, don't beat yourself up over it. We're never, like Loki says, we're probably never going to know. They'll never tell us, but that's what we're going to have to deal with.
I really do. I think current theory is I think we're kind of in agreement, though, that the current theory.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. That's okay.
No, please finish.
Okay. I think that COVID or something happened, and they filmed those first 5 episodes, had complete control over it, and then 6, 7, 8, and 9, something got cut, or they weren't allowed to use the thing that they were going to. I think Mephisto was going to be in there at some point. I think with the pop, that pop is kind of at this point. Is it labeled I haven't seen it personally. Is it labeled a WandaVision pop?
You want me to bring up the picture? I can do it right now. I kept it.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's in a package of WandaVision stuff.
If it's a WandaVision pop and it has that label where it's not just Marvel and it has the WandaVision, they don't do that unless the character is in that show. If it's a Marvel, if it's just Marvel, that's different. But they will specifically, they'll have specific Bucky.
It's literally WandaVision. I remember I've been collecting Funko for quite a long time, right?
Yeah,
so
I know.
I'm coming from the collector's point of view because I've seen those catalogs.
Yeah, well, it's like the specific show. Yeah.
And this is how they do it. They wouldn't put their name and then put the name and then have this. This is off. This means also, but also is weirding me out is that, we were supposed to get adult versions of Speed and Wiccan then.
Oh, we didn't even get that.
No.
They cut. Oh my God, they cut a lot out, didn't they?
Because I understand. Well, one of them, I know the one in the cave. I think it was Billy, right? Billy's the one with the red.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I know he dressed his own self way up to be comfortable, but the other one didn't have goggles, nor did he have white hair. So these toys in itself
No, hold on. This is a Halloween. This looks like their Halloween episode ones. Maybe Mephisto was supposed to show up in the Halloween episode because that's episode 6.
That's their official. That is their official gear for when they are going to be brought into the MCU.
Yep.
By the time Multiverse of Madness hits, I guarantee you they're going to be adults.
These are the ones probably crying out to them. But what I'm guessing is that there was either supposed to be a scene, or there was probably a scene where it had Mephisto holding these older variants, saying, "Cry out for your mom, cry out for the Nexus." And I bet you that's something like that was supposed to happen.
Now, when I was talking about this show with some of my friends, one of them actually had a point because he was always doubting that Mephisto would actually appear in this show, and I was like, "But everything fits for Mephisto to be in here," and he said, "Probably not for one reason." China does not like devil imagery.
That's what I was going to say too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But they had it in the wallpaper. It was in the circus. That's what crap. Yeah, China's very anti-death and skeleton and all that crap.
Oh, shit, they hate me.
Yes, they hate the occult imagery.
Even though they cause a lot of it.
Yeah, demons, skeletons, all that. They don't even allow it in their online games.
Yep.
That's crazy. China, get with the times. Goth is making a comeback. Oh, we're just gonna let that just settle there. Okay.
Hold on. Right fair.
Who does Marvel actually own the rights to Mephisto?
Yes.
Okay.
They should. Because he's an X-Men character, so you should.
Now I'm going to... Is this up there? Okay, cool. I'm going to share another thing now as soon as it pops up. And I want people... Now I want you to show how how I'm going to go about doing this. Here, close that quickly. And now you've seen that page, right? The Funko on the left and the name of the show, right? So this can't be Photoshopped where someone says that, right? Now let's go into an actual... Where's the page? Okay, it's good. Wait, I don't want to dox myself. So
and Speaker, I think it's more of whatever dimension he's in. He's stuck there, and he somehow has her kids in that dimension. They could have traveled to that dimension. They could have been sent to that dimension. I think Mephisto is stuck in his own little version of what Wanda did, and he's torturing her kids.
All right, now does this look exactly like the other page? Pretty much the same kind of setup with the Funko and the title on the right. These are another point. Yeah. So, and we know that there was a Savage Hulk like 10-inch. I know there was a Gwen, Spider Gwen or Gwenum because I have that pop. So it's definitely not Photoshop. So something along the line is missing. Oh, look at that. I really wish I grabbed those. Good series.
And Andrew Morrison, they do call her the Scarlet Witch.
They do.
Yeah, I thought they said A, but they actually do call her the Scarlet Witch. It's kind of cool.
She's the one foretold to come and destroy the world,
and more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
So there's no more Sorcerer Supreme. There's only
is that the ancient one technically?
That's Doctor Strange.
That's Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Okay, I was making sure that's the same title for the same person.
Yes.
Yeah, they made sure to get that in there.
But the ancient one will be in Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
The ancient one will be there. Tobey Maguire, Garfield. There's going to be a ton of people that were in the last 3 phases of Marvel that are going to be in Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm. There's also been rumors that Thanos is coming back to make an appearance, and a bunch of other stuff.
And we'll introduce mutants.
Yeah, because we can't say X anymore.
Yeah, can't say X-Men. Gotta call them mutants.
We can't say the man. The males. Males are illegalized.
It should be X-women.
Yeah, you men don't do anything around here. You male in a wheelchair that sacrifice a whole lot of shit. You didn't do shit. You are useless. Should be women.
Wow, you talk to my ex. It sounds exactly the same.
Oh no.
I love you, but I don't respect you. Well, let's have sex. What? Go! Get away from me!
Oh no.
It's only funny because it's true.
No.
Come on, laugh at it. It's funny.
I hate you. I want you inside me.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
All my friends hate you. I'm the only one that cares about you. Fuck me. Now I hate you. Fuck me. Love me. Don't respect me. Fuck me.
So I don't. This is not a therapy session.
That's not therapy. If this is therapy, bro, I have been doing things fucking wrong.
My first videos were called Pop Culture Therapy.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Throwback.
Greetings, programs, and welcome to Pop Culture Therapy.
Yeah.
Inside me.
They definitely cut a bunch of shit and then possibly refilmed some things to make it stretch out longer.
You gotta use a different word than stretch. It's getting really creepy now.
Okay, I can't help it if you think the word stretch is a
They procrastinated.
Okay, because I'm going to continue using the word stretch. I can't help it if you think that's perverted.
It is perverted. It's very perverted.
Is it perverted because it reminds you of your pants?
Oh,
Yeah, my pants are stretching on a daily basis. Hey, I was the only one in WandaVision. So y'all can suck it.
Yeah, but you weren't fat in WandaVision.
No, but the fact that they said, well, Steven Seagal, out of all heroes, think about it.
I don't know. Is Steven Seagal really a hero? Is he though?
Yep, definitely feels like it, that relationship I was talking about earlier, always demeaning, came from that trend.
No, this is just
Please say safe space. I dare you to say.
Yeah, say this is your safe space, Fat Steven. Yes.
Yeah, my safe space is a Klondike bar. What are you talking about?
Oh God.
And for people who don't know, I am being dead serious.
No.
Yeah, you
That
are.
makes it worse.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna put it in there. Put it in there.
No. You can't make me do anything. No.
I forgot. I'm still saying that as Scarlet Witch. It looks really creepy.
Yeah, you've been Scarlet Witch for like half an hour.
There we go. There we go. Hulk says, "Put it in there."
No. I a lot of potential. Completely wasted it. Now, hold on here.
Oh, yeah.
No, I know. I still think it's funny. I think if they put that in there, it's like a nod. That's hilarious. I think anybody who watched that episode who knows you was like, wait.
Yeah, like, what'd that bastard do? What'd that bastard do to get it? But at least it's made us fun and not being angry. We're not calling each other names or ist or this or that or saying, "Oh, you're being this because you don't like certain parts." Like it gave good. What's the word I'm looking for on this one? Good camaraderie. Camaraderie. Thank you.
Yes, comrade.
Not that type of comrade.
Comrade.
Camaraderie. That's it.
Agatha really let me down as a female villain.
They let her down because they squandered her. Technically, she was a babysitter. But
okay, who jumped up out of their fucking chair and was like, "You forgot about the cars, bitch!" when she hit her with that fucking car.
They took it right out of Wizard of Oz.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, but I fucking love that. I fucking, y'all, because, it was like, you can hit me with whatever magic you want. Nah, 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 nah. And then, boom, she hit that bitch with a car. And I was like, you forgot about the car, bitch. Because she loved chunking cars. She did that at Cap. She did that at Iron Man. I was like, oh my God, you forgot about the car. You forgot about her loving to throw shit like that at people. I love that. I really did.
Yeah.
I like the boots gag with, for Wizard of Oz.
I love I kind of like the fight at the end where she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I did it. Oh, I would." It's just like, "No, bitch."
The other thing that kind of bothered me with this was Tyler Haywood and the whole pulling the gun and It's free reign shoot.
Oh God, I hated that.
That like Disney usually it puts warnings on everything, and that one thing was like you just totally went hypocritical against your warnings on Aladdin.
It's okay. It's a white man. It's a white man.
It's exactly what it was. It was exactly what it was.
Wait, what? What?
The sword leader who pulled a gun on the children.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a white man. That's normal. Is that not in every white man's like living contract? You're supposed to.
Yeah. I wake up
pull a
and
gun
I go
on
shoot
children.
some kids. Let's have Miller time while we're at it.
I thought white dudes were like the evil incarnate. Is everyone on Twitter telling me wrong? Is the internet lying to me? It wouldn't do that.
Well, no.
No, the internet's not? Okay.
No, the internet's full of truth and fact and actual fact check.
Because I feel in my gut, I feel it like that I am right about this, and that the internet's completely truthful, and nobody would ever lie or deceive me on it.
You need to work on the sarcasm.
Oh, am I not putting enough sarcasm in my voice?
No.
That was fake sarcasm.
Was it?
Yes.
Are you misgendering my sarcasm?
Yes, I am misgendering your sarcasm. Definitely. That's what I'm doing right now. Huh.
You know what? I'd rather watch Pluto Nash right now. That's pretty much how I feel. It's really weird. It's like, I don't...
You're what? You want to do... Wait, what?
Pluto Nash.
The hell's Pluto Nash?
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Okay.
You want a movie to review on your next...
No.
There you go. Josh is even like, don't say that name!
No, I don't want to know.
We already have a request to do the 2019 Doom movie.
We already have. You already have a video that defends Star Trek Into Darkness. We don't need anything else right now. Thank you.
I didn't know there was a 2019 Doom movie.
Yeah, with Doom Girl.
Doom in giant quotation marks. Doom movie.
Wait a minute. We're talking about Doom.
Yes.
Like on Mars killing the undead Doom.
Yes.
There was a Doom movie in 2019.
Apparently.
Yes.
With a chick.
Chris Persia suggested it, apparently.
And I never heard of this.
Yes.
Google is a...
Chris Persia is the one that has requested Eris and I cover it at some point.
Hashtag blame Chris.
Why am I only hearing about this now? So this is not the movie with The Rock.
No, there's another one.
It's just called Doom. Doom.
I believe so. Doom Annihilation, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of that. I think, I've seen it on Netflix.
Doom Generations, Edge of Doom, Doomsday, Doom. There's the Doom movie from 2005, Doom Room, the Doom Chapel Horror, Lost Souls of Doom, Doomsday County.
Oh, here you go. Hold on.
Doom Annihilation, 2019. A group of UAC Marines in response to a distress call from top secret scientific base on Phobos, a Martian moon, only discover it's been overrun by demons. It's got a 3.5 out of 10. Why am I only hearing about this now? Is it a cartoon?
No, it's real.
No,
it's live
action.
Is it a parody?
And it's a chick. Are you fucking kidding me?
Giant. It has to be a giant chick.
And she's, wow, look.
It's She-Hulk Holdren story.
flat as a board. Who would have thunk?
Oh, yeah, no, boobs are illegal. Don't you know that?
They're problematic.
Being a woman is problematic. You must stop being women.
Do they actually have her in the suit?
I don't know.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, see?
I'm scanning. Right now they've got her in black body armor. She's not in like the Doom suit.
At any point is she holding a gun that's like bigger than half her body or something like that?
No, yes, it's all against the audience's head.
No, she's on like black tack gear. through the whole movie. She's not in like a Doom suit.
Oh, could they not get the rights to having the suit?
I don't think they've got the rights. I can't see how they got the rights to the lettering in Doom. This is not Doom. This is some other horse shit that...
No, I'm looking at the production on Wikipedia and like the marketing, and it's
It's bad.
It's supposed to. Let's see.
No, I see the Doom. You don't do the lettering like that. You can't get the That's Doom. I get it. Doom Annihilation 2019. It says UAC on it. That's Doom, but it's not Doom.
Oh, okay, guys.
There is no Doom Marine.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to just remember. So that movie, the person who created the character was inspired by Terminator and Aliens.
I am Carly. I am the best. I am the best. She literally says that in the movie. I am Carly. I am the best.
Oh look, Dayball called it. Das ist Ella.
It says, I am Carly. I am the best. I can actually give me just a second, and I will share that. Because I have got it.
Welcome to the WandaVision discussion, where we got bored talking about WandaVision and started talking about the 2019 Doom movie.
Check that out.
What is it?
I am Carly. I am the
I
best.
am back.
Wow.
I might have to drop out. I think I missed a meeting.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Go for
Later,
it.
Steven.
Bye.
Take care, man.
Thank you for coming on. Also, if you want to check him out, his stuff's in my description. So.
Straight to DVD. Why am I not surprised?
I almost want to talk about that now. I'm talking about WandaVision. You know what I want? Hold on a second. So, did either one of y'all read that Bounty into Comics article?
I skimmed it.
Which one?
I
read Bounty into comics like every day.
Okay, Mr. Daily YouTuber man. Hold on. The one that talks about
specific.
the one in regards to the WandaVision. The disappointment.
Yes.
I did not. So I'm going to bring that up because I was thinking if we had time that I would bring it up because I wanted to see what they had to say. La la la. I'm scrolling. Someone talk so I can stop doing this. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Please, someone say something so I can stop.
No, we like your singing.
Yeah. So, Mahler actually had a description of the fight scene at the end. She saps her powers, but not really, because she ends up in a mind-tism. Then that doesn't matter because she breaks out of it. Only she doesn't really and is beaten up. But then she absorbs her powers and makes her a ghoul. But then there are ruins and she lost, I guess. The end?
God damn it, Mahler, and your like amazing takes that I can't argue with. God damn it. I think you know what? I'll be completely honest. As you could probably tell by my avatar and my name on here, I got really caught up in the red and black Wanda, like chaos magic, harbinger of K. I got really caught up in that.
Really? We couldn't tell.
Yeah.
We couldn't tell.
Hey.
I liked it. I was like, yeah! Yes!
We
Chaos
couldn't tell.
magic! Yay! Like, I really liked it. It made me happy. It is objectively not a good show, and it makes me sad because of it.
There were mistakes that were made.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were like, Eris, hey, here's stuff to make you happy, and it did, and now I'm.
Okay, so aside from the fact that she, after just viewing the runes like once, knew how to cast them, aside from that, when she's battling Agnes and she's like deliberately missing her, that's when she's placing the runes all over the place. Okay, I get that. Why is Agnes still able to fly?
No, she gracefully fell.
But like the moment the runes are put, shouldn't Agnes just start falling because she can't use her magic anymore?
No, because they need to keep her alive. If she would have fallen from that height, she would have died.
And the problem is,
they clearly want to keep her around for another. Which, you know what? I'm going to give Marvel props for that. They didn't kill off one of their villains after one thing happened.
They couldn't have a woman take out another woman. Besides, she turned her into the friendly neighbor and then undid everything. So what was the point?
yeah, I was about to make that same point. Like when,
hold on.
She turned her into the nosy neighbor character.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, she did. Okay, I have a new theory. Agatha is now a literal basement dweller. She's just trapped in her basement, thinking it's part of the show.
No, it's something they screwed up and they never fixed.
Yeah, when the barrier passed through, shouldn't she have...
Yes, I was making a joke. That's what that was. That was a joke.
Yes, Josh, you're right. When the barrier passed through, it would have all been undone. And there wasn't any point in turning her back into the nosy neighbor when she was just going to go back to being Agatha again. There was no point. They screwed up. Something changed. Something got modified. They took out Mephisto from being the big bad, and they never crossed their minds. Oh my God, what are we going to do with Agatha? Oh well, we already got her scenes done, and we'll just say, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. No, we all fucking noticed, and we've all saw what they did. They redid the last half of the series, and they got fucking lazy.
Yeah, I think they definitely redid it because it is so different. It is vastly different than the first half. Let's see. It's alright, Fat Steven. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. Also, I love that her accent is just gone now. Poof. That's how accents work. Poof. No, not here. Accent gone. Although I have to, I'll say I like that the accent's not there anymore because, yeah, I wasn't a real big fan of her trying to do that accent. Oh.
But it was there at the end.
Oh, was it? Did I not hear it correctly?
No.
Am I gonna?
Whenever she was in the reality, it was coming and going. But when it completely collapsed, her accent was back.
Really? I guess I just didn't hear it. Huh. Weird. Damn. Okay, so I take that back. They kept the accent for some reason.
Well, I mean, she is supposed to be from Sokovia.
I know, but
Russian place, so it makes sense that she would have one.
It's just magic. It's magic. It's no longer there.
Are you accentist against Russian accents?
I'm very accentist against Russian. That's my Russian.
Was that a Russian accent?
That was the closest thing to getting to a Russian. That was more like Transylvanian, but what's the difference between Transylvania and Russia? Nothing. Agatha is a chud. What? You mean Agatha is a chud? I do not understand. All right, I want to know, what is the show? What did he say the show was actually about? Okay.
I believe he said it was about grief, didn't he?
Oh, it's so great to have about you. Okay, I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. It's about grief, loss, and how we come back from losing people we love. It's also about love. Like, the deep love she has for her family, the love that she has for Vision. But Vision came back! What? Vision is back. Not really, but yes. Not our Vision.
But Whitey Vision is left for some reason.
Yeah.
Even though his memories returned.
He got all the memories back and should definitely be going after Wanda, but is not after Wanda now. Which means he's probably gonna make some kind of appearance.
Now, I will admit, I did actually really like that the Vision's fight sequence ended with a philosophical discussion. That works for Vision for me.
I liked that I thought that was kind of well done. How like they didn't end up fighting it out, that it was more like an intellectual discussion.
Yeah, because I mean Vision's a computer.
Yeah, that's exactly how he would fight himself. And I thought the way that they did that was very, very Vision-esque, you know. So, Loki, what did you think?
I think that the Vision fight was fine. I think that, you know, him talking about the wood as it's still the ship. I mean, he's talking about himself. The Vision that was in WandaVision was Vision. It was the part of him that she remembered, that she loved, that she cared about. The White Vision, Ghost Vision, was also Vision. He had just had his memories hidden away from him by Sword, which Vision unlocked. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'm a fan of how that was played out, because it really wouldn't make sense for two Visions to like punch it out. You know, I do wish. I'll say this: I do wish the Agatha and Wanda fight had a little bit more punching. Just the sucky thing. Like, I was cackling during it, but if you look at it just from like yeah, you should have probably punched each other a little bit more, or I don't know, magic. Yeah, and Wanda did the opposite. Yeah, she did the opposite of moving on. I would say that. I would say that's definitely true. Yeah, yeah. And
I get it, because she was one of the people that was dusted, so she comes back, has to deal with this emergency with Thanos and all that at the for Endgame. She has not had time to grieve the loss of Vision. I get that.
Yeah.
But and this is another one of the things that I think they're screwing up. Wanda is very powerful, but she's also one of the more broken characters in the Marvel Universe. And I don't know if they're doing it properly.
What do you mean?
Well, the way she created this whole world for her to live in, and there's no other way to say it. She enslaved people, and she kind of didn't act like she cared. I have huge problems with that.
Yeah, that really wasn't very hero of her.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be her grieving.
I know, and I know, and I understand the symbolism as well. When she first creates the world, everything is completely black and white. So everything is how she wants it to be. And as it goes on, and she starts to have doubts about the world, that is when it starts becoming more complicated, and all that stuff with adding color and all that stuff kind of works that way. But I'm still kind of like processing it, but they didn't have Wanda in any way act like a hero, because she didn't take responsibility for absolutely taking over this entire town.
I think, we were talking about this backstage. I kind of was like, well, what could she have done? It's like, I agree, she did take more responsibility than Monica was giving her. Monica was like, but they don't understand what you sacrificed. And she was just kind of like, Yeah, but they still kind of hate me, and like, there's really no excuse, you know.
The fact that Monica never seemed to understand that she
was even mind controlled. That's like the most fucked up part is she even got mind controlled, and she still was like, "Yeah, it's okay. That's okay that you did that to me." It's like, no, it's not okay that she did that to you or all these other people. You know, the horrific, just kind of brought back those horror kind of elements that they had earlier.
Yeah, Chris.
It was like,
It's okay. Monica told Wanda that she'd have done the same thing if she could bring back her mom.
okay, but that's
So yeah, Monica's all right with Wanda just enslaving an entire town.
she was so far in denial she became Cleopatra.
It wasn't just, she didn't just enslave a whole town. She was overwriting who they were.
Yep.
It wasn't just enslavement.
Mm-hmm.
It's like taking a VHS tape that's got a movie on it and taping that little close port, taping that shut, and then recording over it. There were things in place to prevent you from recording over VHS movies back in the day, but if you knew what you were doing, you could get around it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she was doing. She was overwriting their consciousness with pieces of her own. They all knew her pain. They all knew what she was going through. They were having her nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
She
yeah,
was
that's what I forgot
slowly
about
taking
that,
over and overwriting their consciousness.
Yeah, they were begging. They was like, "Please, just let us
just
sleep.
kill us.
Please,
no,
just kill us.
Kill us. She wanted.
The black guy who was like, I don't recognize myself in the mirror, and it's like,
let me die.
Yeah,
let me die. Just kill me.
Please kill me.
Or the first woman that Agatha like releases, she's like, can you let my daughter out of her room? She can play this role for your kids. Please just let her out.
Oh my god!
Not being a good person in this town at all, and that's glossed over.
Yeah, it's just like these people are fucking traumatized for the rest of their lives. They'll never get over that.
And this is, for me, what the biggest failing is. This show started off seeming like it was actually going to take some chances with its storytelling, because overall, the Marvel movies have been pretty damn safe. This seemed like it was actually going to take some chances. And then it went so safe. And they didn't answer anything. We brought up the commercials. That's something I was constantly wondering about. Why was it always the same two people and all that?
What's up with the commercials? Like, why even bother with the commercials? You know?
What was the meaning behind it? And then it's just ignored. No answer, and we never will. But then,
it's like their subconscious. It's like her subconsciousness, you know. But it's like, okay, so how is that? How are these characters of her subconscious? Like, how are they? What?
Yeah.
You know.
So the fact that she had completely overridden these people and they were living in constant torment, and that is not addressed. And Monica was so much more of a, I need to save Wanda. Why?
Who is she to you, by the way, Monica? Who the fuck? She's suddenly so important to you. Why though? Why is she that important to you? Who would have made more sense instead of Monica to like give a shit about Wanda? Maybe even Black Widow would have made more sense. Like if you wanted to keep that female perspective, you know, but you're gonna get Scarlett Johansson to get on there. But who would have been a better character instead of Monica to try to bring Wanda back that already has an established connection to her that isn't Vision? Or they could have recreated Vision, you know, brought him back, and that's who's like the real Vision was like reaching out or something. I don't know. So I don't know who they could have brought back that would have had that connection, because she really wasn't close to anyone but her brother and Vision. You know? Just...
And why'd she recognize Ralph as Quicksilver when it wasn't the same guy and he was just some dude in the city?
Yeah, and that whole Agatha all along, was it really? I don't understand. That song makes no sense now. It was Agatha all along. But it wasn't! Agatha was just as in the dark as the rest of us. Like, how the fuck did you do this shit?
She wasn't. I don't think she was there. I think that pulled her there. What Wanda did pulled her there.
Yes, she was attracted by the power.
Yep, she showed up right after that happened. She warped in, she did something, and boom, she was there. And yeah,
She made her like one of the side characters.
she didn't know.
No. I'm saying Agatha made herself one of the side characters.
Yeah, Agatha made herself the neighbor.
Yeah.
Was it the 80s episode where she was the best friend and they had that awkward moment where she's like, should I take that back?
You want to read it? Take it from the top?
Take it from the top. And that's because the other people in town. That's because the other people in town. And you've never seen that before. But the other people in town act that way too later. Do you want to change something, Wanda? Do you want me to do this, Wanda? And that's when that starts, is right there. That's the first time you ever hear that, is in that 80s episode.
Yeah.
Something changed. That's what it comes down to.
Very
something
frustrating.
Changed, something got changed. Something was rewritten. I think that Mephisto was written out, and they just wanted it to be her and Agatha. They didn't want a man behind anything. They just wanted her and Agatha. Because what man could get the one up on Agatha and
literally Satan.
They didn't want to do that.
They didn't want to bring the like a literally evil man.
They will never call him Satan.
I know. It's just like that's just kind of like
it's too close to religion. I think the China stuff from earlier. I think that has everything to do with it.
You really think so?
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
Let me share something with you.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I was like,
Let me see if I can find it. I have to look for it.
China is running Hollywood.
God, I fucking.
All right, if you wanna show that, if you don't, this is pretty much the way it is.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is a great show. It's like, I'm about to get nuked off of YouTube forever.
I played it on mine. I don't care. Let them start all kinds of shit with me.
Oh, and you're a white male. Okay, I have the Whammon production.
You have the Whammon card. I'm a white guy, and I talk shit about Disney all the time. So.
Oh no.
Because I don't like Disney. I don't. And this is the last thing I will ever cover. This is the last Disney production I will ever cover. I will not until they get rid of their 7 pillars of the rat and start making good movies again for people that want good movies and television. I will not cover any other shit. So any panels, they have got to get on the road of repairing what they have done, not just to Marvel, but to Star Wars, to their main line of movies. I don't give a shit who plays who. I really don't. But disrespecting the fans, disrespecting what came before you, not giving a shit about the product you're coming out with. I'm tired of it. I'm not going to support it. So how do you cancel How do you cancel a free year of Disney Plus when you have like 8 months left? You go in and you delete your account. I had 8 months left of free Disney Plus, and I went in and I actually canceled the entire account. That's how you do that.
So you're not even going to watch your own series?
I'm not even going to watch. No, I'm not going to report. I'm not going to. No, I'm done. I'm done with Disney.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I will talk about anything going up to this, but that's it. I'm done. I will not cover future Star Wars shows. I won't cover new seasons of The Mandalorian. I won't cover the Book of Boba. I won't do any of that. They don't deserve it. They do not deserve any press. They do not deserve us talking about their shows. They do not deserve our money. They don't deserve anything. They deserve radio fucking silence for acting like the little cucks that they are.
That is the best way to get back at somebody.
Yeah.
To just ignore their existence.
So that's what I'm doing. As of now, I'm done. I will go on. I've got a couple more panels I'm going to do on WandaVision, and I'm done. I will not talk about future stuff. If people want to do that on their channels, that's fine. If people want to do that on their channels while I'm guesting, that's fine. I will not cover it on my channel. I will not talk any future MCU or Star Wars, any of that shit. Anything coming out by Disney, I will not touch until they have made reparations to the fans for calling them all these names, for insinuating that white people are evil. But until all this shit ends and this stops, I will not give them any press or my money.
I might cover your show. I might. It depends. If it's one episode of Tom Hiddleston and the rest is that
It's Lady Loki. She's in 6 episodes.
No, we're not. That is not Lady Loki. I would protest that until my death. All right.
She is though. And to have him in, they show him being in the episodes. No, it's going to be him narrating or his thoughts at the end or some shit. It will not be him. You will get Lady Loki for the majority of the series. You're going to have him in one. All the scenes you've seen with him, I guarantee you, are going to be what you get.
Probably.
Why do they have to go and do that?
Would do like a Daniel Stern like Wonder Years thing with him, where he'll like be like the narrator throughout the whole thing. Yep. But yeah,
what did you do when I sang out of tune? Yeah. Would you get up and walk out on me?
Yes, Disney.
Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. The great Joe Cocker, everybody.
Yep.
They said, you can't sing Joe Cocker. You can't karaoke Joe Cocker. I'm like, watch me, bitches.
They're just saying that is not Lady Loki. Just that is no.
It is now.
Hella was more Lady Loki than Lady Loki's gonna be. Hell, you know what? I'll fucking cosplay Lady Loki and I will show you how Lady Loki's supposed to be. Fucking bitches. Brought to you by whatever drink Loki is drinking, everyone.
It's cherry Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god. Brought to you by... Was it Coke? Dr. Pepper's Coke, right?
I guess.
My brain just dying completely. Has it just melted?
Bottled by who? Who was this bottled by? Bottled by the Dr. Pepper Company.
Yeah, I think they're actually independent, but I think they get distributed by either Coke or Pepsi. I forget which one.
It's a good time to bring up the article 24/7 reported on yesterday. I'm real set to walk away. Is that a rumor or is that real?
Yeah, this was bottled by the Dr. Pepper 7-Up Company.
Is that real or is that just a rumor? Oh, it will be Lady Loki. No, it will not. They can call her Lady Loki. She doesn't have, let's put it this way, she doesn't have the assets to pull Lady Loki off, okay?
And Skull, Chris. Skull, brother.
Oh my goodness. We're converting the Canadian. We did it. Neither Dr. Pepper or
Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper 7-Up Company.
And like a bunch of proper YouTubers, we end this stream on a non-sponsorship. Because I don't think there's anything else I can add. I just kind of just disappointed.
Yeah, and it's a real shame because Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany have fantastic chemistry.
They do. They really do.
Like they really deserved something better than this.
They did for 5 episodes. That's the worst part. For 5 episodes.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, I had fun. Like, at the beginning when it's like, okay, what's going on here, and what's with those commercials, and why was the light blinking black and white at the first part of the commercial, but in the second part it's blinking red? Why is it doing that? And just all that. It's like, remember when things used to be fun? So that's very loud.
Yeah.
My mic picks up everything. Sorry.
It's like click clack, click clack, click clack. Clack clack clack, click clack clack clack. No, we will not. I will never do
Raid Shadow Legends. Yes, yes. Happy Dinosaur 8000, brother. Chomp, we love you. Yeah.
I've had some YouTubers that I absolutely love, like, it's sponsored by them. I'm like, guys, like, I know you need the money, but come on. No new episode. Oh my god, what the fuck are we going to talk about on Monday?
I don't know, but there's no new episodes of Batwoman until March 14th.
Why? That's like a week though.
It's on break, and then they're gonna go on like a month and a half, 2-month hiatus. So. What, after the 14th? I don't know. I know when the season splits, when the season break happens, we'll have a month and a half, 2 months without any. So. Hey, that's a really weird. They just started The Flash and Superman, so. I can't watch The Flash. I was like, wow. Oh, your favorite character ever is on there though. Iris is your favorite character ever. No. We are the Flash. Mm-hmm. I'm the Flash. You're the Flash. We're all the Flash. Queen Latifah Equalizer, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe they did that. I thought that was a joke. I thought they were doing like a joke commercial. Like I was, this is real. She's much better than Denzel, from what I've heard. She's much better than Denzel. Impossible. You can't. No, Queen Latifah could not possibly be better. She is physically taking out the bad guys like she does. It's much more gratifying. I mean, she is she's a bigger woman. She's much bigger than Denzel. But no, Queen Latifah versus Denzel. No, I'm pretty sure there's a clear winner between those two. But so I guess what would y'all rate the WandaVision series as a whole? I guess a 1. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 6.5. 6.5? If we did a 1 out of 10, a 6.5. All right, 1 out of 10, 6.5. What do you think, Josh?
Out of 10, I think that's fair. 6, 7, around there. It started out so strong and it had so much promise. And I think there was a huge mistake made with the whole flashback episode where we saw the whole beginnings of it, with the Stark bomb in the apartment. They spent so much time on there. They should have just done that at the very, very, very beginning of the series, and then go into the whole sitcom thing, and because that whole backstory episode was just unneeded. It's like,
that was stretching it out. Oh, it was really stretching.
Yeah, you explain where the sitcom thing came from, And then she was experimented on with the Mind Stone. We know that already. So
that episode by itself felt like it was added in instead of something else. Because that was like, it was cool to see it, but I kind of wish that would have been like a short, like an extra like DVD feature, back when they used to do that. Like a bonus feature on a DVD. Like if you bought the box set of WandaVision, you get those little things as like bonus features. You can see that as like, I don't know, bonus footage or something. That would have been cool, but...
So I if you had just made it 8 episodes, just taken like one of those scenes from the kid with the DVDs, and put that at the beginning of the very beginning of the series, and then you just go into it from there, that would have helped out so much because it would have condensed it a lot more. We don't need the backstory on the Mind Stone because we already know that. It was expanded on too much, and it was just unsatisfying endings, and to the answers that so too many plot threads left unresolved. So, I'm going to revise my answer. I would say it's a 5, but I will give a point because Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany just did a lot of heavy lifting because they are charming as hell.
Yep.
Yeah, that chemistry was holy shit, man. Like I believe they were a couple. You can tell immediately when an actor and an actress, or when two people, like the two main stars of a show, don't get along at all. Like there's nothing happening at all, like chemistry wise, between those two people. You can tell because it's painful. It's like sandpaper. You just like, oh god, what am I watching? Stop it. Like Batwoman. There you go. There's a good example. None of the actors have any chemistry with each other at all. And it's very obvious, whereas you have very good chemistry on here. And they squandered it. They completely and absolutely squandered it. Yeah, like I said earlier, you didn't need Agent Wu. You didn't need Darcy at all.
It would have been better if it had just been Monica.
And the whole...
Remember berries.
I squealed when I saw her. I was like, yeah, well, Darcy was like one of the great characters. I like Darcy. But I just...
You're going to jail! And then she doesn't stick around for like the ending, probably because they couldn't bring her back.
Nope.
Yeah. No. They forgot about her. She was just like, I did my job. It's funny, she crossed the ice cream truck in, and she's like, my job's done. She's gone for the rest of the episode. You're like, oh, so literally her job was done. She just left. How'd she get out? Nobody knows. Yeah, the Agatha All Along song really bothers me because it doesn't make sense at all. That whole thing.
It sounds like the Monsters theme song, so that makes it great.
I like the song. It doesn't make sense because
no, it doesn't.
It was literally it's literally Wanda the whole time, even though it felt like there was other things. It was like you could feel there was a third party, and there was no third party. It's like okay,
Yeah, I was expecting. Either the sword leader dude to be either to be Mephisto or to be controlled by Wanda in some way, and that's why he opened fire on the children. But no, he was just that evil for no apparent reason.
Yeah, the director wanting Vision to come back and be a weapon. It's like okay, I can kind of see that. But all right. I wish I would have known anything more about this character. It should have just been Monica and him. I didn't need Pat Dennings, actually, even though,
I just thought of something.
What?
Why did he program the real Vision to fight the fake Vision when he knows fake Vision can't exist without the Hex? Because he saw him disintegrating when he left.
That's the only way they were going to get the new Vision to mind back. I'm not kidding. That's the reason why. the writers wrote that
Of course,
in.
that's the reason. Yeah.
Yeah, but the actual reason, like why there's no reason, because all they had to do was wipe out Wanda.
You have to you don't wipe out Wanda. You can't wipe out Wanda because Wanda is going to power your new vision. The magic that is in Wanda is what powered Ghost Vision in the first place. So you have to have Wanda to power Ghost Vision. You send in Ghost Vision to take out the vision that's in there, and then you get Wanda. You have Vision capture Wanda. Once that is done, you have Wanda in hand. You find some way to contain her, all the while having her chaos magic power your new Vision weapon.
Kind of like she just collapses and like then some kind of comatose state, and they just like use her. I don't know even how they would do that. Some kind of
her chaos magic is what they were missing. That nothing they tried would power up Vision, and then they found out that during all of this, that her chaos magic powered Ghost Vision.
Mm-hmm.
So they need her to keep powering Ghost Vision so they can tell Ghost Vision what to do and how to do it. That's their new superhero that's under their control. Since the very beginning, the government has been trying to bring the superheroes under heel and be able to command them to do whatever they want them to do. Iron Man told the United States Senate and the House to fuck off. He's like, peace and art, and he's in Iron Man 2, he's like, nope, never gonna happen. And then they did War Machine, and even War Machine won't do everything they tell him to do. He's a soldier, but he still won't just go do whatever. Vision's the closest they've ever got to having a superhero under their heel that would do everything they tell him to do. So of course they want him, and they need Wanda to power him. They need Wanda's chaos magic to power him.
But how did Sword even get Vision's body? Because he was in Wakanda when he was destroyed. So why did they take him back to the facility that Shuri was working on him to remove the Mind Stone in the first place and repair him, since Iron Man was right there?
No clue. That's something that's never going to get explained.
Of course it isn't, no.
That's a giant plot hole that'll never get explained, just like half the other shit that happened in this show. And that's just something you either accept that and you keep watching their bullshit, or you say, you know what, I really don't have time for this. All these holes. That's all phase 4, 5, and 6 are going to be, is holes, just like this show. So fuck it, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not messing with Disney. I'm not messing with Marvel. I'm not messing with any of this anymore. I'm done. And it's not just because of this show. This show's only part of it. This show shows the laziness and the ineptitude of what's going on at Marvel. They can't keep their shit straight. And they tried to make something that was a deep dive, and it turned into a dumpster dive like Peter Parker. Peter Parker goes dumpster diving. Well, guess what? The show turned into a dumpster dive. And you can find some cool shit in a dumpster dive, but it's still shit coming out of a dumpster dive. It's still something someone threw away.
Yeah.
Yeah. They FedExed it. Oh my god. Yeah, I gave it a 6.5. I agree. The first 5 episodes made, I would have given 9s. They were amazing. 8s and 9s to them. But
yeah.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more it's just like, yeah, I enjoyed it while I was watching it, but I guarantee you, if I go back and I rewatch this show, I'm gonna get angry because I didn't rewatch like any of the episodes. I just watched it.
I've watched each episode 2 or 3 times.
No, I only watched it
Some
once.
people like Steven, they crawled over that shit at 25% speed. So imagine taking a half-hour episode and it taking 2 hours to get through it because you're going over at a quarter speed to catch things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't do shit like that. I put a lot of time into learning everything I possibly could about The Expanse, what was going on with The Expanse, the directors, the writing, where they were coming from, where they were going, and look at where I'm at. A year later, I'm never going to watch it again. So it's one of those pick your poisons, and I knew when this started, I couldn't deep dive it because I'd be even more pissed off at it when it ended up not being what they said it was. I had hope, but I also know that in this day and age, you get shit like the what's the Eddie Murphy movie that just came out, Coming to America? Two, right? Coming to America. Mm-hmm. I could have told everybody and their uncle that's going to be a horrible fucking movie. Oh, why is that, Loki? Because it's 2021. That's why. It's 2021. If something was
filmed, I saw the trailer, I was like, who asked for this?
Yeah, and you've got what's her name as the mom of his kid. I'm like, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you Eddie got into that back in the 80s? I don't think so. Eddie would have never touched that in the 80s. Eddie been like, oh, hell no, bitch. No. Sorry. No. I don't even believe that would have been a pity fuck. Come on. Not 80s Eddie. No. But then again, he got caught with a dude in a car that dressed up like a chick, so whatever. But no, it's 2021, and last year was 2020, and before that it was 2019. Some people, I would give everything go back to 2019. You go right ahead. I'll go back to fucking the late 90s and the early 2000s before I go back to fucking 2019. You're wasting your time travel possibilities if you're going back to 2019.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything in the last 5 years, fuck it. No, it's not.
Can I be the same age when I go back then? Because,
Sure.
I kind of don't want to I don't want to go through my teenage years again.
No, you don't have to do that. Shit, you can go back to before you were born. Stay the same age and everything. You go back to whenever you want to. I ain't going back to 2019.
All right, I want to see what these 80s are all about. I've heard many things about them, and I want to see it for myself.
Yeah, Philip A. Dimmick. Yeah, Eddie got caught with a banana in his tailpipe. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
It's better for me, honestly, when it's bad. When it's bad going into it, and it stays bad. When it's good and then turns bad, it's heartbreaking and disappointing. You know, I hate this epidemic of, hey, we have all these good ideas to start off with, and then we can't stick the landing. It's been going on for years.
Eris, could you imagine what our reaction would have been if we had been doing this show when the whole Game of Thrones thing happened?
Oh no, I have a shirt, and I wore it. I wore it to bed last night. Funnily enough, I have a shirt that says Targaryen, and it has the 3 red dragons because Daenerys was my favorite character. I know. And it says Targaryen King's Landing on it. Yeah. Got that obviously before season 8.
Yeah.
You know, come on. Obviously. It's just like a meme shirt now. It's
funny. People want to talk about the last season of Game of Thrones. There are a bunch of people that talk about how they knew where the show was going and they knew it was going to do this before season 8 ever came out. Let me remind some people, the only reason why I watched that show is because of a motherfucker from Xanadu and another motherfucker named Nerdrotic. Those 2 guys are the only reason why I went out and I bought the Blu-rays and I said, okay, before season 8 comes out, I'm going to commit. I'm going to watch all the seasons. And in a month and a half, I watched that whole show twice leading up to season 8. And I knew there was going to be problems. I knew there were going to be problems. I had nothing to do but lay on a couch. I had nothing to do but lay on a fucking couch that whole time. So that's all I was doing. Was listening to YouTube and watching Game of Thrones. So I watched that whole show twice before season 8 came out. It took in a month and a half. that whole show twice, and it was one giant disappointment. One giant ass disappointment.
I had a professor that talked about how good it was, so I was still in college when I watched it, and I think season 6 and 7 hadn't come out yet. 6, 7, and 8. So. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry. My it was just like everyone went quiet. I was like, oh wait, no. Oh my god.
Just it was a moment of silence.
My StreamYard has been acting weird and my internet's been cutting out, so I was just like, oh shit.
It booted me earlier, yeah. So
I'm gonna have to leave my home stream to fix this.
My sister had been praising it to me for years before I all right, I'll give it a chance, and I watched all the episodes. It was right before season 5, so it was the last thing I saw leading up to everything was Jon Snow stabbed and bleeding out. It's like, oh, okay, this show is really, really good, and I binged watched that, and then everything fell apart after that.
Another show that had great potential that was disappointing. It's basically where we end this discussion.
Yay!
Yeah. Go watch something good. We were waiting for the cat to start. I don't have the I liked the little chaosness that was happening in the red and black. Big fan of that, but I just now that I've been away from the show for a couple hours, I don't have the passion to monologue. I don't have the passion to really pour into it anymore because it's okay, that happened. Anyway, what's for dinner? Pretty much sums it up for me. I had more passion about the season 3 of Cobra Kai than I had for this. And I had just gotten introduced to that franchise. So. Anyway. Are y'all waiting for me to start monologuing again?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, what?
So does anyone have any final thoughts?
No, would you just keep going to silence?
I said how I felt. I think that they fucked it up. The last half of this was fucked. They redid something. They re-edited. They did something. Something happened in the last half of this, and they fucked it up. I don't know what. I don't know why. But maybe one day we'll find out. Maybe one day someone will talk and be like, "No, this and this and this. It was all set to happen." And maybe one day, but I don't think that'll be anytime soon. Right now, no one's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet after this yeah. Sorry,
okay.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, my thoughts. I summed them up earlier. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, and I'm getting to the point where I am at the point where I'm getting very apathetic towards Marvel.
Yeah, I was happy at the beginning. I was like, oh, I heard that logo. You hear the music. Da, 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 da. You're just like, yay! And then by the end of this, you're like, ugh. And I just could not give a shit less about Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't care about really either one of those characters, let alone a show about them. So that means nothing to me. I will not be covering that or watching it unless it's absurdly amazing, and people whose opinions I trust are really backing it up. They have to convince me to watch that show. Because I have no desire to watch it at all. And is there any other miniseries coming out? There's a Loki one, which I will watch until I can't anymore.
She-Hulk.
There's a She-Hulk series coming out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm done with Marvel, so I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I'm done.
I know. And I respect that choice. We mostly just cover like video. We do like video responses here, so I'm sure there's possibly gonna be a WandaVision one that someone's gonna do some kind of like it's the biggest brain of greatness ever. I was like, well, it was.
Yeah, I'm sure that some shills are gonna be like praising it, and we'll just be like, no, this was stupid. This was stupid. This was stupid.
Like I said, surface level, I liked it. And that's all I can say, really. At surface level, I liked it.
That describes a huge part of the MCU. Surface level, I liked it.
Yeah, it's like my 3 favorite MCU movies are Thor Ragnarok, the original Iron Man, and Avengers. So those are my 3 favorites. Just, Also, they all 3 kind of have big roles of my 3 favorite characters in the MCU. So
you didn't like Captain Marvel?
Who?
But that came out on International Women's Day.
Oh, I don't know.
You were contractually obligated to like it because you have the Women card.
No, I don't know about Captain Marvel. On International Women's Day in 2019, I went to go see Alita Battle Angel. So.
Well, that just means you're sexist.
Oh, because I went to go see another woman? Oh, no. Okay, did you know I'm a sexist against women? Were you aware of this? Is that why you had me on for Batwoman? I'm going to take that as a yes.
Why I had you on for Batwoman?
The delay was amazing. That was perfect. I don't know if you did
the whole joke.
That was perfect.
Oh, and if you want to know what we're covering Monday, since Batwoman is going to be on, we'll go over the last couple episodes of Superman.
Oh wait, are you going to make me watch that?
I'm
watching that.
You're going to be pretty lost by the time we watch it.
Okay, well, I'm watching another CW show, everyone. Yay! We did it.
I'm just going to go over the first couple of episodes. I don't know if I'll do a series review. I really don't want to do another series review of CW, although I think so far Superman's been better than any of the Batwoman I've seen in the last 2 years. But
that's like an unfair comparison, though. It's like, oh, here's this small piece of garbage on the side of the road. It's not really doing anything. And then you like approach a massive landfill on fire that has like sewage pouring into it. I don't know if you can compare those two fairly. I don't know. I have the internalized misogynisms. Right. I gotcha.
Yep.
I gotcha. And then Tuesday, Comic Book Roundtable on Fat Steven's channel. And next Saturday is currently up in the air. I might not be here. There might not be a stream. I might be here and there might be a stream. It's just, I don't know yet. Kind of just a giant question mark over whether or not I have a stream on Saturday. And I will let y'all know probably by Tuesday if that's going to happen. So.
Can you let me know too?
No. I will let everyone else know but you.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. If there's nothing on Saturday, then there's no stream. That's how you'll know.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't tell you. Everyone else, it's a secret. You have to keep it from Josh. No one told Josh whether or not if I announce on Tuesday whether there's a stream or not. So shush. Everyone. Shush.
Would that be how I find out I'm fired, but through the internet, like Gina?
Yeah, you just won't get an invite. That's how you'll find out. You just won't get an invite one day.
Oh, man.
It's like, that's how you're fired. So what do y'all? Because nobody knows who Loki is at all. Would you like to show your channel? Show your channel.
Loki. I'm Stone Loki. I do a morning show, actually. I know.
Oh my
nobody
God.
You
knows
have a morning show?
I have a morning show. It's on at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nobody knows about it. It's not like it's a thing. Only select few.
Okay.
We try and keep it quiet.
It's very hush.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Okay. Excellent. We have a secret morning show with Loki. I know Fat Steven. You can find his channel there. He's not here to shill. Anybody want to shill for Fat Steven? No. Okay. All right.
It's Steven Seagal. You all know him. You all love him. Check out his channel.
Yes. Da-da-da. All right. And everyone, guys, Jeff started uploading last week.
Yes.
Upload started happening.
Yes. I've been doing the audio books every day's been. I've been releasing a chapter of Alice in Wonderland. The final chapter is released tomorrow, and then we are in the process of recording the next book that we're going to be doing, and we might have a few surprises before we get that one done.
Surprises.
A few surprises, yes.
Oh my goodness. There are
just a few surprises to feed the almighty YouTube upload algorithm.
Right. Oh yes, there you go. So all of the channels are in the chat and in the description. Feel free to check them all out. And feel free to check out my content too if you've just passed by and are wondering who the hell is this crazy woman who is up here acting like a complete dork. Just look at the gold apple, click on it, and then just watch everything I've ever done. That's all you need to do.
That's what she forces me to do. That's how I became the co-host.
Yes, multiple times. You must do it. You must watch my content all the time. Get one of the playlists up and just watch it all the time. You must obey. I'm a woman. You must believe me. That is the only way that you can survive. Survive from what? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Anyway, how the fuck do I end these things? What do I do? Do I just leave? I still don't know how to end these streams. Isn't that great? I've been doing this for almost a year and I still don't know how to end them.
You wave and you say, bye y'all, see y'all next time, and then hit the close down button.
Oh, but they can't see me wave.
Bye everyone.
I still wave. You still wave.
I'm gonna wave.
You still
No
wave.
one-
Wave. Bye everybody.
Do.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye. Here.
Bye everyone.
You can't see my wave, but I'm waving. Bye.